Hey guys, it's Birdie. I wanted to upload a really quick video of part of my land that my husband and adult children are helping me to get ready for all the animals. So, we have an old farmhouse that we are currently renovating, and I cannot show that for privacy reasons, but after the house is done, we will be working on fencing and housing for the types of animals that we currently have, and then we are going to start prepping for other types of animals as well. We have currently got goats, chickens, a pig, a turkey, a rabbit, cats, and dogs. At the big pasture, however, we will also be capable of accommodating cattle, donkeys, horses, large birds, and eventually even more cats and dogs, just anything really. We have got a roughly 2 acre pond that we call the big pond, and we've also got a small creek. Now, the big pond, my husband tried to get a video of that, and I was driving at the time and I couldn't see how well he had gotten it. And it's very difficult to see, but you can see some of the water and some of the reflection from the water. And if you look closely enough, you can catch a heron flying, and there's a duck alongside that bird as well. And the pond is spring fed. It's got all sorts of critters calling it home. We've got snakes, birds, fish, turtles, lizards, frogs, and just anything you can really imagine that could live in there. We also see some wild foxes and wild turkeys here at the pond. We do have a lot of wild boar, coyotes, wolves, black bears, and mountain cats, and that's just specific to the state. It's all over the state, even in the cities. Those types of animals can be found. We have been out here on this land during every daytime and nighttime hour, and sometimes it is very much alive with wild animals. So, when we are building our fences and enclosures for the rescues, we will have the predatory animals on the forefront of our minds, and we will build very secure fencing and housing. And with the fencing, we're even going to have an outer electric fence just for added security. And we've also purchased a security camera system that's solar, and it has excellent night and day vision, so we can keep track of anything going on within the pasture and even on the outskirts of this acreage. And this is roughly, I think I'd previously said 56 acres, but I got to looking at my map, and our acreage is just over 58 acres on this side of the road, and our small pasture has additional acreage where we're currently at with the animals on the other side of the road. Okay, so just a brief history of how this all came to be. We got started doing this years ago. Our efforts were initially focused on homeless humans. So when we lived in the city, we started a charity where we fed around 25 to 35 homeless people every day, 7 days a week. It's what we did. And then COVID happened, and we saw the human numbers increase, but we also saw the homeless animal population increase as well. So my husband and children started bringing dog food to the homeless people who had dogs with them. We were also fosters and volunteers with our local animal shelter, and we had worked with law enforcement on several instances of animal cruelty where we either had rescued or were attempting to rescue mistreated animals. We knew that we needed much more land to continue with our mission and to be able to truly carry out our intentions. And that was and still is just very, very simple. We are just wanting to spread love and help animals in need. That's really it. We still do want to help out our human community, and we do the best that we can, but our main primary focus right now is on the animals. Most everyone knows that cats and dogs face neglect, abuse, hunger, and homelessness, but there are lots of livestock facing the exact same thing. Oftentimes, when these animals are no longer a valuable resource, they are put down. If they cannot work or help provide the farm with resources, they are sometimes seen as not worth feeding, so they just get put down. We advocate for these animals and we travel, even out of state. We've been all over the place to take in all types of animals who are facing death, hunger, or for whatever the farmer's reasons may be. If they cannot maintain the animal on their farm, then we pick them up and we bring them to our farm to live out their lives knowing peace, love, and just not having to work. The only expectation of these animals is to know love and joy, however long or short their lives may be. We've seen animals in horrible shape. Many of you may remember our rescue dog named Greta. She was used as a bait dog, and law enforcement had to get involved with her situation because her original human was rumored in his community to be fighting and abusing animals, but no one had any proof until one of the dogs, aka Greta, escaped. And she wound up at the home of a wonderful family who then reached out to me, and my husband and I drove about 5 hours to pick her up. She was under 20 pounds as a full grown adult pit bull, but she's now a healthy 54 pounds. She's living her best life. She will also be going to the big pasture when it is done. All of the animals will, and that's why this is such a massive undertaking. It is thousands and thousands of feet of fencing and safe enclosures that they're going to call home, and all of that gets done after the house is livable. We have to be able to live on the property full time to ensure that everyone is safe. It is a lot of hard work, but the payoff is the ability to expand what we've started and to help more in need. And our ultimate goal is to become an established not for profit and to receive government grants, including agricultural grants. And that's going to help us so much in funding this mission. This will be a lifelong project, but it's going to be worth every single minute of hard work. Enjoy the rest of the pictures in this video. We have got work that we need to get to, but I will see you all again very soon. As always, if you need to reach me, just send me an email. I'll be around. I hope you all have a safe day full of beauty and the love that you deserve. I'll see you right here next time. Bye for now.